Hi, it's Annabel. Welcome. This is my April, and I don't know if there's much to talk about this month, but here's like just a little update of what I've been up to. And sorry it's a bit late. I was just super busy during May, so I had like no time to edit, but here it is. April was a good and bad month for me, but like I think overall good just because I think I've gotten better at not feeling guilty for the bad parts and just taking time for that. I had to take some time off to spend with family, to grieve, and so yeah, I tried to make myself like take a proper break for that, and that was probably like yeah, a really difficult time. But then, yeah, after like taking that break, I think things were pretty good in general. I feel like April was when I really got back into working and my routine as like normal. Whereas I feel like before that, I was still like a little bit burnt out or like not really motivated to create. So I got back into clay club, which is my pottery workshops that's in this video. And I also worked on my jewellery collection. And yeah, just other little art projects I was doing. So yeah, let's get into the start of April. Going to see Kusama today, if you couldn't tell. And gonna get some yummy sweet treats as well. But yeah, spending some time with my family today.
Or do you want to get the 40s?
No, no cutting yet, sorry.
I don't think we've had either of them.
But someone will have the size, someone will.
It's just the
Oh,
plain.
you got the bars.
So I thought I would talk about what I thought about the exhibition a bit instead of just like showing a nice montage of everything. And I really love Kusama. I like read about her life before going to this exhibition, so I already kind of did my research and knew a lot about her work. I really love her earlier work in the 60s. And I mean, I do love her later work, obviously, because it's like that's what's popular, that's what everywhere, all the polka dots and everything. But I just loved, like, when I was reading about it, the way she was really pushing, like, what art was. She worked in so many mediums, like in fashion as well. And to me, I feel like I also just kind of feel like everything is a way for my art to come out. Like it doesn't really matter what medium. And I felt like her work was also kind of like that. And really nice to see what she was doing in the beginning because I feel like I love to like read about artists and just know like what their journey was like. And it kind of makes me feel better about my journey because it's like most of the time these really famous artists have worked for like years and years, like their whole life until they got into this like really big point where their style has been so developed, and that's what's been like a big hit. But there's all this art that's like a completely different style, and you can just see the like very little bits of like the beginning of what then they were going to create years later. And I think, yeah, it brings me comfort that I know that my art is going to develop into the best that it can be, but that's not going to be right now because how can you expect to get there without even just having lived and had experience to inspire your art and also developing your skills over time? Something might happen in your life that will create this new art that you can't get to until it happened. And it would be bad if your art like blew up in its early stages before it's ready, because then you would feel restricted by it. And I feel like in this stage you're allowed to experiment and figure out what you want and also who you are. So I really like that. And I don't know that this exhibition was really that in depth. Like, I think it was a little bit like made nicer for like the general public, which obviously they should do. But I guess then I could really enjoy it more because I knew a little bit more outside of it. And it was a lot of art. There was a lot to see. So yeah, it was really fun and I enjoyed it. Clay Club was really good. I had it at Shell Space and it was like a two-part workshop, so one sculpting and one blazing. The vibe was so nice. Like the space is just magical and I feel like it made it such a nice environment to create, and it was like in the evening this time, so we had all the candles and everything. But yeah, I'm very excited for the ones coming up. If you're in Melbourne, you should definitely come and hang out.
What's a good playlist? Music.
Yeah. There you go.
Did you have any snacks or because I can put some things like that?
I didn't have snacks.
No, just drink.
Yeah.
Maybe just tea.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I can help you with that. I feel like the first time I've ever been in a space.
Yeah, like I do like a bit of a follow.
Yeah,
me
I guess you could just
thing.
sit at the end if you want.
Yeah,
you know,
I
for
think
small
so.
group.
Clean cut. Nice.
Pretty much. Because like I don't think there's like heaps of time to like do a demo or like test version and then do your own thing. Otherwise,
I do have.
education vibes.
Yeah,
But and I guess like, you know, obviously everyone was like young.
And now it looks better. Oh, can you do a shot where you zoom into the flame and then zoom out?
Yeah.
A date with
Yes.
I do know. Yes. My partner bought it for me. I don't know.
I've been finding this year that I kind of enjoy like doing these um quick little art projects like I feel like there's like design sprints, but like this is like an art sprint where like I try and get something done in a day, and it is like self assigned, but I just like doing it, and I think it's like nice to like create something and finish it, and then you feel that like accomplishment, especially if like I'm working on really big like longer term projects. It can kind of feel like I haven't finished anything, I haven't achieved anything, but kind of getting these just like little things done, I feel like it's really fun and feels like I'm creating, but it's not sacrificing a whole bunch of my time on a new project. So yeah. Good morning. My camera storage is full, and my hard drive was supposed to come yesterday, but it didn't, so I can't empty it. So I am filming on my 3DS. But yeah, today I really want to find a stone or pebble for like an art idea, but I don't really know where to find it. I thought I would just go to the creek, but yeah, I might just walk around and see. But I've really fixated on it, so I really want to find one today, and then run some other errands and stuff that I need to do. But yeah, I was like doing some emails this morning and just finding it really frustrating, just the back and forth and not really getting anywhere. But yeah, so I just wanted to get out and get away from that for a bit, and I'll come back, maybe do some soldering as well. But yeah, on the hunt for a stone. So let's go. Found some rocks. Hopefully I can find something maybe. I feel like these are like stones, but not really like the smoother pebbles that I'm looking for, which yeah, obviously like I can't really find that here, but yeah, maybe like the beach, or I might just have to buy one, to be honest. So but I tried. I couldn't find a stone or pebble, and I'm gonna cry. I don't know what to do, but I did some more soldering just so that I at least did something today. That one, and then another more complicated one, and I made a loop at the bottom so I can attach some extra bits on this one. But yeah, I'm thinking I could go to the beach center. I'm pretty sure they won't have stones, but it is like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes away from me. It's not that far, so I could just go check it out as just my last hope. Yeah, I'm going to be devastated if I cannot get a stone today, which I probably won't, but I think I do need to try and go to the beach center just so I know that it's not there. And it shouldn't take too long. I can still do some work when I get back. It's still almost 2, so I still have the afternoon. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay, the trip was a little too successful. I spent quite a lot on crystals, but it's a business expense, so it doesn't count. And I got some good things, okay? I think it's gonna work. So I got this big crystal, and this is not for the idea I had, but I did think of this before in that like I wanted to like solder the edges, cover different edges, you know, and then like imagine like coming out and then like having dangly bits around it. Like, this was expensive, but the vision was visioning, so I had to get it. I knew I would be mad if like they didn't have the shape crystal I wanted when I went back. So yeah. And then I got this one just because it was pretty. That's the only thing I got for myself. Well, for my art. Wait. The only thing I didn't get for art purposes. And then I got this white one. It's like flat at the front, and then it's like a little phone or device thingy. That's what I was going for. And I really couldn't decide between this one is like blue on the edges, but I was thinking this side and then like that. And I couldn't decide, so I got both, but I think I'll do the white one. And this can potentially be like a different device as well, and it's like a bit more of like a series. But yeah, that was my shopping, and I'm not sad anymore, but a little bit poorer.
That's cute.
Hello, I needed a bit of a break from soldering, and also I did try and start to paint the pendants with silver paint, but the one that I had, I think, like I've used it for my ceramics and stuff, but I think it's more like better for airbrushing because it's quite thin. So I ordered some like other silver paint, which I'm just really hoping works, because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I want to draw like little characters on these in silver, so hopefully that comes soon, but I had to kind of delay the drop. But I think obviously worth it to try and make it how I want it. And honestly, like, no one knew when I was planning to drop it, so they shouldn't really know or care. It's just me that knows. And so I did feel a bit frustrated, but it's totally fine. So yeah, but I was doing some other things. I did this design today. It's like it's gonna be like a keychain, but the screen is gonna be lenticular, so like you'll see that animation when it moves. Yeah, but this is like for July, so honestly it's pretty early, but I thought I could work on something else while I'm not doing soldering and get a head start. I also picked up these today as options for this big necklace I'm planning to make. This is like the design, and then I wanted to use either this one or this one. I don't know. Maybe the moonstone looks a bit more magical. But yeah, I just really wanted to try this because I saw someone doing soldering on baking paper to make like more complex designs, since you can't really, it's like very difficult to like build stuff out with just the solder holding itself. But I saw someone doing it on here, so I really wanted to try that. And this is more just like a statement necklace, something cool I wanted to make as an extra thing with this collection. But yeah, I might try and do some soldering now, just so I'm ready for when I get the paint, then that's all I have left to do. I don't think this is working, or it's definitely like really hard. Like I'm like always harder than trying to just build off itself. So I think I'm just gonna try and basically do that, just build it from this heart and see if it works that way. It might just take a while, so yeah. This is what I've done. It's really hard. It's been like an hour. Obviously I like started over again. But it's just so finicky and takes forever. Like I have to keep going over parts just to make it work. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to it, but I'm gonna go upload my video. So we have good news and bad news. Bad news, the silver paint I ordered isn't gonna come until next week. So I actually can't take photos of them for the announcement. But good news is that my metal stamps came in, and so I can use that instead for the announcement and do that this week. Because I thought, well, if things only come next week, then I'm gonna have to push back everything another week, because I usually like to announce a week before I release them, so that would have been this weekend. But then everything would come next weekend. But since this came, I can at least have one photo to announce on Sunday, and then just like still finish up everything during the week for when the shop opens. But yeah, I got one of them is just egg soda, and this one is like a little angel, like keyboard symbols. They're not cheap, but I think worth it. And so I'm gonna try metal stamping them now. I hope this works, because I think it's a cute idea. Good morning. I am about to head to Spotlight because I need a lot of things from there, like more ring blanks for the rings, yarn, some needles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that this morning, do some work, and then have an event tonight that I'm going to.
Wow, that screen is so clear.
Yeah, it's
Where's
it's
it
an
from?
expensive camera. Yeah.
Does it have a
Oh my god. Wow. Yay! Hello. Yeah. Hello. I have a bunch of errands to run today. Gonna be a big day. Going to pick up ceramics from Clay Club. Gotta shoot the jewellery so I can post a pic today. Yeah, a lot of things. So I'm gonna head out this morning to Brunswick to first go pick up a few things on the ceramics. just got back. I got so many things. I was carrying so many heavy things. I'm really tired now. But I got this wood panel for a painting commission that I need to do in May. And yeah, I picked up some of the ceramics just for the people that I'm shipping them to, or if I'm going to see them, then they don't need to pick it up themselves from shelf space. Oh, and also my piece that I fired with all the other pieces. Yay! Here's my tomato piece. Yay! I just need to fix that part. But yeah, I was unsure because I basically left it unglazed, which I don't really do, but cause like I thought it would be weird, like say if it did like a glossy glaze on the outside, it would have this like line where I have to leave it unglazed on the bottom, so just be kind of like cut off. So I just decided definitely for the outside not to glaze it, and then I thought maybe I won't glaze the inside as well, and I think it looks good. I like the speckles and everything. Yeah, and it's just like a matte, and I will have to see if I can like put the hinge on and everything, but yeah, I think it looks good. And then I'll show you some of the other pieces closer. This is a sheep, very cute, and this one we fired the pieces separately, so but yeah, they just go on and really cute. Another one I'm shipping. And also this one. But yeah, I think we want to do some more clay club sessions. Going to have a meeting on Friday about it, because I think I'll be collaborating with my friend Julia to maybe do it regularly, so I'm excited. Did I get anything else interesting? No, just like groceries and stuff. And I took some nice pics of all the pieces and stuff, but yeah. Came home for lunch break. I need to go back out again to take some photos at the creek, because I have this like idea for the tomatoes sitting in like some nature, but yeah, it's also for like a sponsored post, which is like my first like kind of big sponsor, so I'm excited, but it's a really fast turnaround, so I need to do that today. I make the video pretty soon as well, so yeah, didn't expect that to be going on, as well as trying to launch a jewelry collection, but yes. Then after that today, I do need to shoot the jewellery as well. So still a lot to do, but we got a lot done already. Okay, time to head out again. I'm so tired, but should be quick. Just getting a quick photo and try and just have a nice little walk. Don't need to rush, but yeah, still got a lot to do. That's the end of April. Thank you so much for watching and for waiting for this video. I will try to get the next one out soon, maybe. It depends how busy I am. Like, I've been just trying to edit these videos whenever I have extra time, just because it's like not really for work. It's just something that I like to do. So thank you for being here and for also supporting me. So yeah, if you do want to keep up to date, like actual time what I'm doing, follow me on Instagram, because I think, yeah, these are going to be late. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.